Well, I'm a libertarian activist. This is one of the worst cases in the country of abuse, medical kidnapping, and CPS abuse. Uh, Basically, Kylee is how old is Kylee? How old was, she has childhood cancer. How old was she when she had her?
11 when she was diagnosed.
She was diagnosed.
She's almost 14 now, she says.
She was diagnosed with cancer at age 11. Her parents came to this hospital for treatment. She was put on all the normal, chemo, and basically the doctor said she needed some surgery on a tumor, and her mother was a little bit leery, wanted to get a second opinion, and said, drove her to another, she was trying to get a second opinion at another facility in another state, and basically she was jailed, arrested. Kylee was taken from her mother, and basically they've been separated. The mother's been charged with felony crimes for this, kidnapping, child abuse, neglect, etc. Those charges are still pending. Meanwhile, Kylee is inside this building right now, and now age 14, and she underwent surgery without her permission or her mother's permission earlier this week, several days ago. She's in critical condition. She may not even pull through, but I'm a longtime libertarian activist. I try to alert people about these trends and these developments in our culture and in our society. And frequently these CPS cases and child neglect and abuse cases are where children are taken from their parents by the government. Frequently there's a lot of shame, embarrassment. Parents don't want to stand up because it's not they frequently are embarrassed by a situation. Maybe they did something that wasn't perfect here or there. Well, this case is one of the worst abuses I've ever even heard of. And I really would like to see everybody, step up and come forward and just and try to, shed some light on this problem.
It's the absolute worst when government messes with people's children. It really is.
It's unbelievable, and this is a trend that has been growing in my lifetime. When I was a kid, it didn't happen. Are you kidding me? Never would this happen when I was a child. And it's growing and growing with the power of government, and that's why I'm holding this sign, budget cuts. This is a frequent...
Starve them out?
Listen, budget cuts is the only thing the government really fears. The government has gotten so powerful, it has so much money and power, and the courts protect the government, the electoral system protects the government, everything is in line to protect the government. And budget cuts is the only thing that the government really fears. I hang around, I meet and talk with a lot of activists of different kinds, even militia type activists, and they think they're going to scare the government into treating people better, in any way. But you know what? The only thing that scares the government is budget cuts. Ultimately, our society would function much more better and safer, and everyone would be happier if there was more volunteer organizations and institutions, and we didn't have these huge, powerful cops everywhere, government everywhere, and the ultimate solution is budget cuts and whittling down government to where it should be, which is, nothing or next to nothing.
The camera is your protection because they don't want to screw up while you're filming them. They don't want to lose their paycheck, just the same as anybody. So don't ever stop. Just, stay calm and keep filming.
Now is the time in the video when I ask you to dig deep and throw me some crypto love. If you have Bitcoin and you think I should have some of your Bitcoin, scan this QR code and let's make it happen. You can also find a link, or just a copy paste, of my coin address wallet beneath the video. Because I'm out there in the streets filming the cops so you don't have to. So let's team up and kick the police state square in the balls. Thanks for watching, guys.